Never saw my office. Above the door, both sides of it, is the number 22163. I can see from the quizzical looks on your faces. People don't know what it means. In fact, a lot of officials have asked me what that means. And I've always pointed up to it and said, that's my boss. And after 1 or 2 seconds, it clicks. That's the number of people who voted to hire us to be their administration. So I always say, that's my boss, and I'm your boss, to the officials. That's fundamental to how I believe that any administration should be run in democracy. The biggest mandate we have above anything else is to defend Charing Cross Hospital and defend our NHS. That is precisely what we're going to do. I cannot stress it enough. We are already doing it. No one else anywhere in the country has produced a public inquiry into what's happening. I don't believe this is just right for North West London. I think it's fundamentally right for where visa cuts are happening up and down the United Kingdom.
Yes.
No one should ever forget, the reason we produced this is you hired us to do it. That's the deal we made with you, and that's the deal you made with us. So of course we will judicially review. I want to judicially review and win, and we will follow the legal process diligently. We are taking every single best possible advice, as we have done in putting the health advice into practice through this report. So in summary, what I would like to do is to thank a whole bunch of people. I would like to thank Sean Boyle, who's one of those people who won't get his name anywhere, but was one of the advisors that advised the Commission. I'd like to thank Roger Steele, who is sitting here. Do I stand up, Roger? Who was the other key advisor and a health expert that advised this Commission. I would really like to thank, and you see the integrity shine through, Dr. Stephen Hurst, who played a major role, and as he said, an apolitical role in making arguments that are sound and robust and need to be listened to. And John Lister is an inspiration. The nimbleness of his oration around very difficult and complex matters, I think, just should be heard by everybody. But it demonstrates, I think, more than anything else, that we are right and they are wrong, and we need to be listened to. So thank you, John. Whenever you do a major public inquiry, you always need someone with gravitas to lead it. And watching Michael Mansfield, I know he's not here, but watching him chair that commission was a stunning thing. It's a piece of work. It's something I will never forget for the rest of my life. He was commanding, he was into the detail, he treated everybody with respect, and what he did in terms of giving this public profile has been something that I think everyone in this borough and across North West London should be eternally grateful to Michael Mansfield for. So I'm really delighted to be here with Patrick and with Meryl and with everybody else that's been part of the hospital's campaign. Anne Drinkle, I see at almost every event for as long as we've been campaigning on this together for the last 6 or 7 years. Sometimes my children say to me, when I'm campaigning for something, they say, why do you campaign? And it's quite interesting, isn't it, when you try and talk to your kids about the values that you try and teach. And I say, almost everything we have inherited that we cherish, everything, from women's votes to the NHS, to a welfare state, to a rule of law, almost everything happened because good women and men stepped up to the plate and fought for it, often in the most difficult of circumstances. Now, when we look back on the work that we did, what we should always remember is we stand on the shoulders of giants, giants who created this modern society. Central to anything in British life is our National Health Service. And I think the people in this room, we stand together when we say we will fight to defend it with everything we have. That's what this meeting has been about tonight, and that's why it has been my honour to be part of this excellent board and to be here in this room with such excellent people. Thank you very much. Let's continue.